Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Getting Dirty Off-Road channel. This one, we're going to talk about fuel level sending units. And that's probably the only time we're going to talk about it right there. Anyways, this is going to have 3 of them in it, compressed down. None of it's going to make sense, but it's what I'm doing for the day, so bear with me. We'll get there. Now on this black Ford, that'll be the first one we take a look at. If you saw the fuel tank inspection video slash whatever, I don't know what else we were doing in there, but if you saw that, then you saw that the front fuel tank is all the way full. However, before I discoed a bunch of stuff, the fuel gauge was backwards. It's got the two tank system. So the switch was actually on the rear tank, reading all the way full. I switched, and the front tank, she come down. So something's backwards. We're going to slide underneath and see if we can figure that out. No rhyme or reason. Let's do it. Okay, so now that we're under here, this is the switch mechanism. So it comes in from both tanks, returns to both tanks. Got her plugged in right there. Now on that old demo truck, that's also a pump. This one, which is only, let's see, this one is 2 years newer and has a mechanical pump on the engine. So all this function is just to switch from one tank to the other. So when you're running out, you can flip your lever and start looking for your gas station. So I don't really see anything there. It's just a simple plug-in, switch back and forth. So now there's some wires right there that have been spliced, discoed, Wi-Fi'd. I don't know. I'm going to say that's probably something to do with the whole taillights and such, but yeah, anyways, otherwise, I'm not seeing anything that causes a backwards reading on the switch underneath of here. So if you guys know, let me know. I think I've already lost interest and probably just gonna move on. So right here is that switch, front, rear. Maybe, you know, obviously with this different button on here, something has been played with, attached, disconnected, reattached. Maybe it's on the back side of this switch is all. I don't know. There's a lot of Bluetooth wires in underneath the dash too, so like I said, on this one, I think I've already lost interest. I mean, we had a look, we tried. Does it really matter? One runs out, flip the switch, find a gas station. If you guys know why it's reading backwards, let me know. All right, for my second vehicle on this here video, well, we're back over here with the Wheelies. And if you remember the last video on this guy, we were just doing a roll by, check it out, little investigation, and I'm pretty sure there's a hole in the fuel tank, so let's find out. Okay, I think you can see it right there. She's got a hole in it. You know, it almost looks like a bullet hole, maybe. I don't know, but I think we should probably just take this one out of there. So, looks like we've got one bolt that's almost out. And you know what? I think that's it. So let's drop it. I think this wire right here, since we're on the subject, I think this wire was the fuel level sending unit. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, so there's that's down. Looks like maybe there's a piece of fuel line hooked to it. Maybe not. So there is a hard line connected here. We'll see if we can get that to come off. Which I don't think we will, but might as well try. It's actually gonna go. I can't believe that. Okay. Now that was probably pointless because I'm sure this isn't any good to use. I don't know. But, you know, it was fun. Came apart properly, so that's weird. Alright, there it is. Scrap pile. Well, that's gonna conclude the Jeep. I'll be looking for a new one, so if you guys know where to find some old Wheelies parts, fuel tanks and what have yous, let me know. Leave it down there in the comments. I'll be in the market for I don't know how many things, but I'll be looking for some parts, so sure would appreciate that. I guess now that we're done here, we'll move on. All right, for my third one of the show, I actually need to go over there to a fourth one. But this third one, well, it's planned to run here pretty soon. So we need to address the fact that I stole the fuel tank for another car. The other car actually did not make a run. And this one is next to make a run. So, steal from one to put back in the other. So, from third car over here to fourth car. Now this is one I have actually made a video on. I don't know if you'll see it before this one or not, honestly, but we put the fuel tank in here to make it run, and then we never actually went to the show that this car was or is being built to run at. So since it's not gonna go, let's get our fuel tank put back in the one that is going to go. Now this car runs all right. Transmission is a leaky little devil, but we haven't really looked into that too far. Just mostly because we've been getting the other parts of it ready. And really, the only reason it didn't make it this year is just time, honestly. We had other things going on. My son decided that he should probably work that weekend. I was scheduled to work, so that's kind of the biggest reason that this one didn't go this year. It's not quite finished yet either, but we probably could have got done. But it didn't make it where we intend it to go, so we'll just hide it over here for the winter time and try again next year. Now, I already had this fuel line undone because I stole the fuel pump out of this car for another project. Has to do with the diesel, the Pavement Princess. I've got a video cut for that. So whether it plays before or after this, I don't know. But I stole the fuel pump out of this for that project. And there's the fuel tank. All right, since we're on this fuel level sending unit kick, we got a couple of these tanks off from that Amazon, I think, you know, the jungle site. And these tanks, what's cool is they come with a level indicator. This is all that they come with, but you can work this into your project, your hot rod, your, I don't know, your rat rods, your off-road vehicles, whatever it is. If you want a level gauge, you have the option in these tanks. So let's get it put in the demo car where we don't care if it's an option. Tighten up these bolts just under good and tight. Okay, now that the tank is bolted down, let's hook the line up. Alrighty. There is that. Okay, now that we're done with that, you know, back to the third car from the fourth car, put the fuel tank back in, it's hooked up. I'll dump some gas in there, top her off, you know, and we'll get going as far as getting this thing ready to smash them up. Bring that to you in a different video, so look out for that. As far as these fuel level sending units go, which, you know, we didn't actually work on one. But anyways, as far as this video goes, I'm going to cut her off right here. Appreciate you guys watching. If you could hit that like, subscribe, bells, any of the video channel tags that might pop up, you know, there's things. I surely would appreciate you guys checking out my other stuff and following along and subscribing and seeing where this goes. Give me some ideas, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.